Welcome back to the CSC Garage. I'm excited today because I've got one of our expert technicians, Gage Spinney, in the shop ready to show us how to mount aftermarket foot pegs to your SG250. And it only takes a few simple tools, so let's get to it. One of the best things about the SG250 is how easy and fun it is to work on. There's so many cool projects that allow you to make the machine your own. For example, silver or black foot peg. The first step is going to be removing the stock foot peg. So we have removed the foot peg and some of the internals. There are only three parts that we're going to reuse: the main pin, the cotter pin, and a washer. As you can see, the aftermarket foot peg will not fit because it has built-in spacers. So we're going to remove those spacers, and we're also going to remove a little bit of material from the bracket so that this foot peg stop will allow the foot peg to stop in the correct position. We're going to remove the top teeth from the foot peg before we get started, just so it's easier to clamp in the vise. He's using a 3mm Allen to remove those. Now we're going to put this in a vise so that it's easier to saw on. He's going to vise grip it on the flat part, but we're first going to wrap it in a rag to protect that anodizing on the aluminum. Now we're going to use an all-purpose hacksaw to go ahead and cut off those built-in spacers. You're just putting the blade directly on the foot peg, just to remove those two little circled spacers. Now that we have both spacers removed from each side, we're ready to reinstall the teeth. We are going to use a little bit of blue Loctite on those threads. Now we've loosely fitted this to show you that if we don't remove some material from the bracket, the foot peg won't sit at a level. So now he's going to remove that foot peg from the bracket and show you right on the piece of the bracket that needs to be ground off. It's a lot easier to work and modify that bracket when it's off the bike, so we're using a 17mm socket to get that off. As you'll find out, this is not an exact science, so you just want to remove a little material at a time and then test fit the foot peg in between cuts. The next step is to simply install. Upgraded foot pegs provide increased performance, stability, and comfort, and they're something you're going to enjoy every time you ride. Thanks for joining us once again at the CSC Garage, and a special thanks to Gage for showing how easy it is to install aftermarket foot pegs on your SG250. So until next time,